The program plans to focus on driving economic transformation and developing skills in management and the development of enterprises and suppliers. The area is complicated and it's being driven by the Department of Trade and Industry and its B-BBEE Commission.
This is a very important legislation because we are beginning to give teeth to the institution like the BEE Commission. In the past, there was no offense. If people were fronting and so on, it was not an offense. Now it is an offense of up to about 10 years imprisonment. And we think that a normal businessman who wants to conduct business in South Africa will take into account that if you are found on the wrong side of the law, you will be punished.
The key challenge that we're facing and that we think we will continue facing is just the issue of awareness and education on this issue. There's a need for us to simplify the implementation of the legislation, to make it easier for business to do it, but to also make it easier for people to understand when they're actually being fronted. Because I think when people do not know, then it perpetuates the situation.
What has to happen next is that thing which always presents a challenge for us in South Africa: execution. We have to make sure that the policy parameters as outlined are adhered to and executed upon, and we treat the policy as a minimum standard. Whether it's the B-BBEE framework, whether it's the Black Industrialist program, all of those things are minimum standards which we have to embrace.
The legislation is complex, and for foreign investors looking to come and develop businesses in South Africa, it can be mind-boggling. It appears that this group has been accommodated in the new legislation.
You'll notice that also, even in our legislation, the flexibility to accommodate some of the practicalities around B-BBEE have been already included with the equity equivalent program, for instance, for multinationals, because it allows for ownership issues to be dealt with differently from how it's dealt with locally.
People want to participate, for example, in the Black Industrialist program. There's a minimum parameter ownership of 51% black ownership. That still leaves 49%. There are still other configurations that are possible, and we would encourage foreign investors to come in, particularly because a significant part of our reindustrialization and moving at the manufacturing value chain is dependent upon us being able to partner with parties who've done it before.
If investors and potential investors play by the rules, they're going to find huge opportunities in South Africa in all sectors of industry and in manufacturing. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Midrand near Johannesburg.